Wonderful. You know, I always remember our first president of Zambia, that is Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, talking about going back to the land. So I'm getting back to the land. Why? Because of the God-given resources that God has given us. And what I want to do is I want to go back farming, going back to the land because the fertile is good, the soil is fertile, the land is good. You can keep cattle, you can keep goats, you can keep pigs, and indeed it's good to go back to farming. Here I am.
Okay.
Powerful. This is lovely. This is good. This is Solwezi Mabanga, right up in Lusaka, right up in northwestern province, Zambia. We are looking at what they call a kiln. A kiln. This is a place where they make charcoal. You know, so it's one way of just having charcoal, and this is charcoal that you can sell even in town. You can sell elsewhere. And with me I have my dear brother Mwanza and Wapiri.
Wabiki vya wera wera.
Wawela wela.
Big Fiabuela Buela.
Wawela wela.
Wabiki vya wera wera.
Wawela wela. This is so lovely. This is so good. So you tell us more on how it goes about with this. So normally, how does it? How do they start to make this kiln?
Ichi chibiri pakwamba kupanga chibiri pakuti chimonekere. First kutema ifimuti. Ififi muri mune chikifi.
Cutting of the trees.
Mwatema akapyapona panshi mambo kuputaura.
Okay.
Mwaputaura ama size.
Okay.
Then mambo kuronga.
Oh.
Mwaronga.
Okay.
But yali ni fokot.
Oh, fokot. Right?
Fokot. Aba fyashi aba ebeni bayi.
Oh. Okay, so you cut the trees, you have the trees. Oh, so he's saying he's selling charcoal, and what he's selling, what they're saying is, what they do is they get the trees, they cut all the trees, they line them up here, they bend the trees with this, because firstly we have charcoal, so the same charcoal that the same trees are the ones that come out.
Air from Marashaya. Filafine Fimuting Mafutaura, Mafironga, then Kubika quick, finishing day, Amarubaya. Fiaba Mukati Fien. Then Kafiaba Mukati, then Kubika Mumudio. My Sarako Wisarako.
This is charcoal.
This is the charcoal we are talking about.
Chimuti, Nombayaba Marasha.
Wow! Right up from a tree, and now it's charcoal. So this is what they're doing here. So this is the burning, and this takes about how many weeks? Just and how many weeks younger?
For 3 days.
3 days. To be ready. Wow! So if you want to buy, he say, please come on buy. Come on buy. Come on buy if you want to buy.
This charcoal. Vya wera wera.
Lovely. This is so good. So this is the kiln. So we can have a look at the kiln just turning around here. This the kiln is burning 3 days from now. It's going to be ready. This is so good, so lovely. Check. Check. This is awesome. So it's burning here. It's burning here. Check. Like oil.
So umurandu wa fimu tifira sopi filepya kwamba kufumya vapor. Natwisalira mulya ukutira omwera tuule ikara mukati mulya.
Wow.
So omuliro kwikara fe mukati.
Wow, this is so lovely. It's burning down here. This is the outcome. There are some holes there, so it's coming out. We're talking about the vapor, talking about the steam coming out because of the burning, and very soon we'll have the charcoal ready to put on a brazier. You can cook from a brazier. You know, if you don't have the stove, the electricity, you can go African way of having charcoal. It's been so wonderful. It's been so good. Please tune in next time. We'll tell you more and more. Cheers! Cheers, bye-bye. Peace. So this is the beginning. First you could check here the cut of the trees here. So it is from this portion here. You just pile them up here. Then you come here. You have to put them in order. So this is the order they are put in. So it has to go on and on. Somewhere here, not so somewhere here. So it goes on and on, just piling it up in this pattern. Thereafter, they get the mud. So they get the mud and they just start putting everywhere. Like they want to cover the whole part, this whole part, they cover it up with the mud. And there's some holes where they now lit. They have to lit now the fire, and the fire will just start burning, and this is the smoke that you saw. And in the end, right up from these timber, these trees, we've got charcoal. Put on a brazier, prepare your meal. This can be done if you do not have a stove, electrical stove, you don't have a gas stove, you can this. But we have encouraged, because you know we don't want to have a desert. No, we've encouraged the local people that what they need to do, as much as they cut the trees, they plant the trees. So
Okay.
oh. Tired and tired. This is lovely. Like I've told you, indeed, going back to the land. So this is just a flow of water. This spring, this is just coming from the land that I've acquired. It's a lovely place. It's a good place. I can do a lot of gardening from here, and I know that indeed going back to the land is an awesome thing. This is the land of Solwezi, very rich, very nice, good for farming. This is how God has blessed our continent, Africa, our country, Zambia, and indeed northwestern province, Solwezi, Mabanga. So wonderful and so good. So still trying to check, you know, it's an adventure, trying to check the waters. So good. And sometimes, you know, why we put some stones here, it's like filtering. You could see how clean it is. But the main point is because we want vehicles to be passing here. But when you see the flow of water, you could check to say this is clean water that's being filtered there, so it flows and you can have a garden. I'm still running. I'm still on an exodus, you know, still running. This is where water is coming from, because I want to check up there, and I can even do, you know, a fish pond here and go into fish farming. See you later.